everyone, it's Kathy here, and I'm really excited today to be able to share with you my planner lineup that will start in July, which unbelievably is just next week. I'm not quite sure what's happened with the time. Now, I've loved the planners that I've been using since January. I had my Planner Babe and last year's seasonal planner on the go working together, but I also have other planners in my lineup that I've had since last July, August, so I'm replacing those, and I've got a couple of new ones for my Catch-all Everyday planner, which I just bought because I like them really more than anything else. Like anyone else, I'm a bit of a planner addict. So let's have a look at what I've got. So first of all, I have got a mini bookish planner. Now, I have my own business. I'm a home tutor. Not that I'm doing very much of that at the moment because I can't have anyone in my home. But for that, I need a diary, basically where I can just write down who I've seen, when I've seen them, and how much they paid me, just so that I can keep on top of it for my taxes. And that's why I've decided to go for this one. So I haven't actually got a small decal to put on there yet, but I have ordered some. I use Helen Richardson, who shops on Etsy. I think it's called HRHomemade. I will link it in the comments. And she makes brilliant decals that I've used for the last year or so. So I'm waiting for one of those to come. And really, I bought this one just because I like it, and I teach English. I teach English and maths, so it suits with what I teach. I think the dividers in it are absolutely lovely. It is a horizontal, which I don't often use, not a particularly big fan of, but I don't actually decorate this planner, so all I need is something to write in. I might put a few happy stickers here and there if I feel like it, but that's all I need. Something small, something sweet and easy, and a little bit of forward planning. So that is that one. Now, as well as being a home tutor, I do some teaching outside for another company, and for that I need a bigger planner. So this year I've been using a teacher planner, which has been great and I've loved it, but I actually haven't found another teacher planner this year yet that I like, or that I've been able to get hold of here. I would love the big farmhouse one, and if it becomes available in England then I will get it. But for now I've got the larger version of the bookish one, again just because I like it. It's very strange to see Stephanie's face there. She's sad as everyone is that she's leaving the happy planner. So again, need a decal in there. Now I'm a little bit worried about using this. I'm not sure how it's going to go, but again, I need just space to write what each lesson is, and I only work maybe 3 or 4 days a week, so I don't do very many hours, so I should have enough space in here. But what I have decided to do is, as you might know, I got hold of the Wild Styled box, or I think it was called Stay Wild box, I'm not sure, and these daily sheets are from there, and I felt actually these would work really well in my teacher planner. So I have got any reminders or any emails I need to do. I can do a little bit of lesson planning on there, and what my priorities are. So I teach different groups each day, so that can go in there as well. So that just adds a little bit more to my planning. So I am going to pop these, I think, at the front, just here, and I'm going to see how that goes for just a few weeks. If I don't get on with it, then I will need to think again about what I'm going to use, but I think it'll be okay. I think it'll just give me time. I tend to do lesson planning on separate paper anyway. I might put some note paper in here for that reason. I've got some in my current teacher planner that I can transfer over, and I think this will be plenty of room for what I need. So that's all going to go in there. Trying to put too much paper in at once, which is typical. So that's probably enough to get me through a few weeks. Particularly at the moment, I'm currently working 3 mornings of 3 hours. Plus I have 2 online tutoring sessions a week. So currently I am really low on my hours. So, you know, there's not much to write down, but I don't know what's going to happen in September. I don't think anybody really knows what's going to happen in September yet. So we'll see if I need more than I've got, really. Starting to think maybe a big planner would have been a good idea, but we'll go with it. So although I've got 2 planners here for my everyday planners, actually I've only got 1 planner, and this is the reason why. I've been using, as I said, I've been using Planner Babe as my main planner with last year's seasonal, and I've got to say I was absolutely devastated in the autumn winter release that there wasn't a new seasonal planner. I love seasonal sheets, particularly when it comes to October, November, December time, when, you know, you've got really lovely colours and you've got the great dividers, and the pages have got lovely fall autumn pictures on. And I actually hadn't got the last year's seasonal, the 18-month seasonal, and I had to buy it for quite a lot of money in the end, which wasn't great. So this year, as soon as I saw this seasonal, I thought, oh, I'm going to get it, because I always want seasonal pages. It will mean I've got seasonal pages for the year ahead. So what I will do is vary between this one, which is one of the latest Squad Goals releases, which is going to be my main planner, because I love the cover, I love the dividers, and I'm also going to use pages from the seasonal when I want a seasonal one, or if I want a seasonal divider. I am sure I'm going to find lots of things to do with it. So this is a Frankenplanned planner for that very reason, with a few extras in. I thought I'd give you a little flip through of that. You can see if I have it on the rose gold discs, I think that works really well with the rose gold on the cover. I love the Squad Girls, and I'm not really the ideal age for a Squad Girl. Don't really recognise them in my life, but I just love them, you know, and I don't really care. So first thing you see is that my front page is not from the Squad Goals, and I'd had the planner a couple of weeks, and I put the front pages on to what I was already using, and I damaged them almost immediately, messing about with something, and they got all screwed up, and I just couldn't cope with it. I had to have something else in there. So I've gone for this front page, which I think is really nice anyway. I like it. Love the bright colours. It's got my name in it already. And this, again, that's one of the decals I got from Helen Richardson. She's got loads of great fonts and colours. Just went for black on this one. So how pretty is this? This is my the years ahead, next year. And this year, obviously, this planner is going to take me through till the end of next year. I don't think I will be in the planner till the end of next year, but who knows, maybe I will. So first of all, I've got a divider from the World Styled line that is just so that it's on where we are in the year. I, at the moment, just use these sheets for looking ahead. So at the moment I've got about 3 things in here. Hardly anything going on. Who knows? There'll be more to add soon. got hair appointments. Fingers crossed that it gets announced that we can actually go to the hairdressers, because my eldest son looks like there's something living in his hair, and my youngest son cut his own fringe, so there's some serious damage to be undone by their barber. And I have discovered I'm grey over the last few weeks, so I'm desperate for my hair to be done. So yeah, I'm just using that divider there, dashboard bookmark there. So the first couple, these are from the seasonal planner, but then I've gone on to the ones that are from the squad goals. And as you see, it goes on through lots of, I've got a holiday in Turkey next year that we were supposed to do this year, so hopefully that will happen. One thing I really like about this squad goals planner is I haven't really had, in the last 6 months, I haven't had one of these currently pages, and I'm actually quite excited to fill that in every month. It is highly decorated, so again, I may change what I do with that, I'm not sure. Then I've got another dashboard from the Wild Styles collection to sort of say this is the month that we're up to. This is my main part of my planner. I use these sheets for meal planning, and so that helps me to do my shopping lists. This is what I'm currently working on. So this is, you looked through this the other day as it happened. So this is my June with a bookmark from the Squad Goals accessories. Which looks like I've got a sheet I haven't taken off it. So yeah, that's my current week. And I'll be taking that out next week, and then we go into July. So absolutely loving July's divider. I think that's really nice with some gold foiling on it. And now that I'm back at work, I'm starting to feel like I'm in that kind of work frame of mind, so that's perfect for that. So that's the first bit of my July, and then I have also popped in, how cool that is, the July from the seasonal, so then I can go between the two, decide what I want to decorate depending on what the theme is. So that what's in there. So if I decide I don't want that highly decorated currently page, this one is the one out of the seasonal planner, and I quite like that. It's quite nice, and you can always add your own currently bit in there. Must learn to do some hand lettering for that. So then I've got that one. This is my budget section, so this is from the budget planner. I've just popped it in here. Now this one, I actually started this in May. I won't show you all my bills, but we've been spending so little money over the past few months that actually budgeting hasn't really been important, but everything is starting to begin again. We're starting to spend money. The boys are going to be going back to football training and having to pay extra for sessions, and they're going to start to need clothes because they've grown hugely over the past 3 months while we've been in lockdown. They need new shoes, they need football boots, they need haircuts. We're going to be able to start to go out to more things. Very excited because we're going to Longleat to the safari park on Sunday, and I managed to get tickets for that this morning. So I'm definitely going to need this budget planner for July, and so I'm going to keep that in there. And then I've got some daily sheets, just because on really busy days these sometimes come in really handy. And I think again that's something that in July is going to happen, because especially the days that I work, I go into work and I start work at 9 and I finish at 12:30, and I'm back here about 1, and then I have to do schooling with my youngest son, check out what my eldest has done during the morning. I am trying to do a course of my own, as I've sort of said in previous videos, and then trying to get them to football training that's going to start next week, as well as do tea and everything else that I always do. So I think they're going to start to be more handy as we go along. I've also got some wellness check-in sheets that I think are great, but I just haven't used. So I've put a few in there in the hope that I will start to use them. I do really need them. It would be really useful to focus on my mood, because it's been tough lately, and I think those will help. So another dashboard, and I have August in there from both planners again. So again, I like this. Is another one that I really like. This is kind of my life with coffee and the rulers and my phone, which I live by. And then another cute seasonal one. I mean, I think these are really lovely, and I'm not that bothered about the colours. One thing I will say is I have ordered from Zulily, I've ordered a wild styled planner, and the reason I've ordered that is I know that sometimes I just want a plain black page, and that gives me that option. So yeah, I've been very bad, and it's got metal rings. There's that as well. So I will have another set of metal discs rather than rings to work with. So yeah, I'm doing that. So there's that one. Then I have notepaper. This is from the Squad Goals accessory pack. I think it's so cute. So I've got quite a few pages of that in there. I've got quite a heft in there, which I wouldn't normally have, and a few more sheets of notepaper, etc. I have an envelope. Now the reason I've got that in is once I get back to normal working, what I tend to do is get paid cash. So I put cash in there so that I can put aside money to save and other money I spend, and so I use that from that. That's from the budget companion pack. And then this is from the accessory, the Squad Goals accessory. I think it's really cute. Really like these girls. And just pop stickers into there, but I can use it for receipts and things like that. And that's the end of that. That's my big planner. So yeah, really excited. I'm really happy with this, the lineup that I have. I think it's going to work, and hopefully I won't be changing up at least before the end of the year, but who knows. I'm always changing my mind about planners. So thank you for watching today. Please like this video if you've enjoyed it. I'd love it if you could subscribe to my channel as well if it's the first time you visited. If you're already a subscriber, thank you so much for your support. I've had some really great comments from people on the last video, so thank you. I am really grateful for you for popping over and watching. See you soon. Bye.